How about them Cowboys? Hold up, hold up, hold up. We making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, freedom boy, freedom boy. Hey, how about them Cowboys? Hold up, hold up, hold up. We making noise. Hold up, hold up, freedom boy. And the only thing else I can say is. But the most innovative moment, you ain't got to tell Jerry. I'm some America's team, back to Starbank, Hail Mary, legendary. They keep getting great wall, and we get triplets, hold up. Them boys, they ball. Now we got the weapons. Bet 2 hours of winning. Instead of sitting, breakers, counting promo, chasing beat. They can't make it stop.
Dad, I have to tell you something. Mom, come home again.
Don't be sleeping on our defense. Squad full of bandits. Make an office panic. The most hated, they can't stand it. It's really insane how they love the haters. Baby, when it come down to the king game, we gon' finish them with baby. Hold up. Hold up. We the boys. How about them Cowboys? Hold up, hold up, hold up. We making noise. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
What it do? What it do, gang? Hey, what's good with all of you? Welcome in, welcome in. We about to let this show begin. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? What up, Barkley? What up, Trent? What up, RD? What up, O's, man? Let me get the stream actually pulled up myself so that I can actually read the chat. All right, we got a couple of videos to react to on the Cowboys. Nothing too major. And then I believe we might have a couple of people that didn't get their season predictions last Sunday. We'll go ahead and try to work them in at the end of the stream as well so that you guys can get your season predictions in the stream, like everybody else did on Sunday. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Hopefully everybody's going to have a good day. Hopefully everybody hits that like and subscribe. Jehulas, you couldn't replace me if you tried. I'm sorry, brother, but appreciate you being here either way. But what up, Osman, Jehulas, Keith, Max Ray. I already told you, Max Ray, I cannot play a copyrighted song on my stream. I am not going to answer that question going forward. This will be the last time I answer that question, Max Ray. I'm sorry that you want me to play it, and I can't, but it's copyrighted. There's no point in me playing it. You can't hear it. I'm going to play my intro song. Shout out to, hold up, We Them Boys. Let me get his name real quick so I can shout him out real quick. Keys Montoya for that video there. I'm just glad that he doesn't have a copyright on there. It gives me a good intro video for the streams and outro. But I will be at some point looking for if anybody that does make music, you know, y'all want to make an intro song, have yourself be promoted by that way. Obviously, it's got to be relatable to the channel, but that is something we will look at some point. Where Bash at? I don't know where Bash at. What up, Keith? What up, Hulas? Ostman, Grizz, what it do? What it do?
Hey, Dad.
How we all pitching, get Royal some Redskins gear, chat? Hell no, that stuff's cheap anyways. They got that shit on clearance.
Hey, Dad.
No, Trent, I wouldn't think that you made music, but that comment was for people that do make music.
Hey, Dad.
What do you need, Witten?
Tomorrow before you go live, can you put on music?
I don't know.
Good music, though.
Bro, I can't play copyrighted music.
Before you go live.
I don't know. We'll figure that out. Ask me tomorrow. Why are you waiting until I go live to ask me questions? I can't wait for football season. Me either, Max.
Dad.
NFL off season is boring. It is. It is boring. We're gonna try to do something a little different next off season for sure. What, Micah?
Mom,
It's so crazy. These boys will sit here quiet as a peep. Soon as I turn the camera on, Dad, I got a question. Dad, can you do this? Dad, I want you to do that. Like, they sit there quiet as a peep before I go live. And as soon as I go live, they want me to do anything and everything that they can think of. What if someone sends Royal an AI song? I'll Google search it, Jay Hulas, and if it pops up as AI, well, then. And as long as I don't get copyrighted, it really don't matter. But nonetheless, it is what it is. What am I? Chopped liver? Hi, no mom. Oh, what up, Mom? I didn't see you in here, Mom. Oh, I see you. I didn't scroll up high enough. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? Appreciate you. Love you. I see you got both your channels in here tonight. But yeah, not chopped liver for sure. But yeah, I got a couple of videos. One says,
check in with our buddy friend.
don't play the video yet. It's Cowboys Nation report. It's looks like they're doing a video of DLS Cowboys podcast. Shout out to them. It says Cowboys Diggs reunion leak. Christian Parker's defense could change everything. Another one says Cowboys just signed Edge suspended Max Crosby. Rumors swirled. Fish Live. That's a Mike Fisher. Shout out to him as well. And then Mark Holmes, my good old buddy. He has a little message to us brought to you about George Pickens. So we'll see what he's saying. Might have one or two other ones here, but that's besides the point. We'll get to it as we get through it. There's only one nation, bro. Yeah, it's Cowboys Nation. What up, Patty the Batty? What it do? Guess who's back? Back again. Barkley's back. Lad, go hide your friends. Barkley's back. Barkley's back. Barkley's back. Banana, na, 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 da, da, da. Raider Nation. Hey, get you guys a few good wins this season, and maybe we'll start talking about your fan base being a nation. Y'all been in the dumpster fire lately, and I'd like to steal Max Crosby from you. Just being honest. Change my profile name to the best UFC fighter ever. I hear you. Who is this? That's Barkley. Oast, man. You should have been able to know that. That's why he has a moderator badge. I'm not talking about you. Why do you try to involve yourself? Bro.
I'm a baller.
But not a shot call. Have no 20-inch blade on no impaler.
Did you?
Yep.
Where?
I got 20-inch wheels right outside the garage. Tell Micah Patty the Batty says hi. Barkley said hi, Micah. What?
Mom, come home then. I had to send Mom. When Mom, you done with the yard.
That's fine. If you want to sit with Mom when she gets home from church, that's fine. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into this first video, see what DLS is talking about, or Cowboys Nation report. This looks like it's Cowboys Nation report stealing the video from DLS like I'm trying to do as well. But shout out to both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this over. We'll play that video. And we'll get this thing underway. Micah, I'm doing something, bub. He heard you. Make sure these cameras are clean. All right. Shrink this image just a little bit. Make it fit a little better on the screen. All right.
Duffy. He works at PHLY. We were actually just working our way down the quarterback list from ESPN.com. And I was trying to...
No, Oast, man, I haven't watched since the last 20 minutes of the America getting kicked out of the World Cup. Like, I didn't watch soccer before it. Probably not gonna watch soccer ever again after
Do
it.
some math. We got to 7, which was heard of. We spent a lot of time in the top 6 where the Cowboys quarterback was. And then I was scrolling down and I got to the top 10 and I was like, oh, okay, there's some names. And then I got to the honorable mentions. I saw some more names. And then the last one on that was Jalen Hurts. And so I counted. And that would put him 17th in the league. Sounds about right to you, right?
Yeah, I mean I think that based off what we've seen over the course of the last 3, 4 seasons, if you're taking a full body of work, I think that that's a fair ranking right now. I will say the other theory there is that maybe the weight of like the ring on his finger is like holding him down there a little bit. I can not feel the as well.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. So on over the course of the last couple of weeks, I'm trying to remember who all it was.
Oh, NBA? No, I didn't watch that either.
And there was another thing.
Looks happy as hell.
He's a
Always.
beat writer who's a hater. I'm not familiar with the beat writers in Philadelphia, but I've seen more and more people.
I'm going to be turning my bed into a swing.
Being willing to pick the Cowboys to win the NFC East, and I don't know if I can get there. And I want.
I'm there. I'm there, Barkley. I'm there.
Them to win. So when you see that, does that seem realistic to you, or how do you view Eagles and Cowboys at the top of the thing?
No, I don't think that it's unrealistic to see the Cowboys win the division. I mean, we know, look, one of the great streaks in sports was broken last year when the Eagles won the division for back-to-back seasons for consecutive years. So to see that they would do it again for a third straight year would be a little bit of a surprise. So I don't think it's crazy to think that Dallas, so that to me, it would be the Eagles and Dallas sitting at the top of the division by the time we get to late December. And so at the end of the day, when I'm looking at these two teams, you say like, yeah, I don't think it's nuts.
Hey, notice they didn't mention the Redskins there, buddy. Grizz, I hear you.
I think when you look at the
Dude, I wish, but Tyrese Hilburton might have just leaked where LeBron's going. Oh, y'all talking about LeBron?
Dallas.
All right. What up, AJ99 Glazer? What it do? What it do?
I think that we all share optimism of what it could look like with Christian Barker and a lot of the
Maybe he likes you, AJ.
things that we heard coming out of there have been really positive. So, me personally, as a football fan, I'm excited to see what CP can do.
I can tell you, this is Jesse Hawley, Mr. Fourth and Long, like Cowboys player. This is Clarence. Can't think of his last name, but he's Clarence. He's a Cowboys reporter, been the Cowboys reporter for 20 plus years. And this is Jeff. Jeffrey! Both great guys. This guy does a hell of a Jerry Jones impersonation, by the way. But I don't know who this man is. So, Fran Duffy, I guess is his name. But I'm just giving you a little insight on who these guys are.
Down there in Dallas, and when you look at all the talent they've acquired, I'm excited to see what that vision can look like. And if they are able to get top 12, like they don't need to be a top 5 defense. You get to top 12, you get to top 16. That can be such a big improvement that if you maintain health on the offensive side, yeah, that's a makings of a team that can certainly go deep into the playoffs.
Friend, you're our draft guy, and we're getting close to camp. We're about 2 weeks away from camp, maybe less than that, maybe like 10 days, right? Like 10, 12 days, 13 days, whatever it is. But looking at the Eagles draft, looking at the Cowboys draft, what we've seen so far in rookie mini camp and OTAs and in mini camp, what are you hearing from your side about the progression of a guy like Caleb Downs, but also, the Eagles, they got rid of their.
We all know GP is better than Micah in waiting contracts. Yeah, GP officially is going to be playing on the contract. I do have a video about that as well coming up, Ostman. What up, Alexis? Patty goes up 190 after fight, then loses it all and gets a 6-pack and goes back down to 160. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me.
Number 1 wide receiver, but they drafted Lemon, and then also they got the tight end Stowers. So what are you hearing about some of the rookies that we talked about during draft season for both of the respective teams?
Yeah, my gut says as we're getting to the middle of July is that when we sit here 6 months from now, I think that Dallas's rookie class will probably have more of a year 1 impact than the Eagles' rookie class. That would be my guess as we sit here 6 months from now. Because when you're looking at Mekhi Lemon, you look at Eli Stowers, you look at Markel Bell, who the Eagles drafted in round 3 out of the University of Miami.
Stop it, Barkley. She ain't breaking no rules.
I mean, at the offensive tackle spot, I think all three players. I think you're expecting a little bit of a contribution here from Lemon, but I think especially with Stowers and Bell, my guess is that you're looking more at Rich.
Yeah, Ostman, you weren't here. We were live for that fight. We were live.
Shirt years for those two players. Guys, you're
Leave Trey Lexus alone, Barkley. She ain't did nothing. All she did was say hi.
Counting on for down the road. You hope that Stowers is able to contribute in some way. But I think that it's probably more realistic that those guys are more down the road developmental pieces. Whereas when you look at Dallas and the players that they brought in, look, Caleb Dallas is going to be one of the centerpieces of that defense, right? I just think that when you look at the way that these two teams went about acquiring young talent this year, I expect more of an output from Downs and the rest of that rookie class.
Patty the Batty made homeboy tap out unconscious in 52 seconds. What up, Caleb? What it do? What it do? You didn't watch the match, Patty, Ostman? Yo, 52 seconds, he had that boy asleep.
I got a couple of things.
Oh, you got two things, huh? Clarence, two things, Hill.
That's two things.
Clarence Hill, that's his name.
How you doing, sir? How much is Philly going
52, 54. Pretty much same thing.
to miss CP? Was he really the brains behind that outfit? I mean, what are you missing with
All right, Caleb. Well, we appreciate it either way. Definitely stay blessed.
CP?
I don't know if I would go as far as saying he's the brains behind the operation. I think that when you look at Vic Fangio, the track record speaks for itself. And to me, he has been a coach. The reason why we have seen a lot of the coaches that have been like offshoots, the Vic Fangio coaching tree per se, they haven't had a ton of. It's been mixed results. It hasn't been like, oh, every coach that's come from there has gone on to great success as a defensive coordinator. And he's talked about this publicly. He kind of keeps to himself like a lot of the big picture thoughts, right? So it's almost like with anything you glean from him, it's going to be almost from osmosis, right? And now the thing with Christian Parker is a lot of the praise that has been heaped his way. It's not just from Philly; it's from players that he's worked with in Denver and people that have worked with him in that place, people that worked with him in Green Bay, and players that.
Hey, I just hope that Christian Parker is one of the success stories that comes out from under the coaching tree of Vic Fangio. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Christian Parker also had another good coach that helped teach him as well. It wasn't just Vic Fangio.
Worked with him in Green Bay. So throughout the course of his career, I think everybody kind of looked at Christian Parker.
Barkley, stop hating on people. Stop hating on people. Just let people be. Focus on you, Barkley.
Parker and said, "This guy's destined to continue to
Unless they breaking rules."
rise up the coaching ranks." So not surprising that there has been, that level of love for him. The Eagles are certainly going to miss him. You're going to miss his presence there on the back end. Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, but I do think that they're going to kind of keep their train rolling there. They've got other coaches on the staff that they are really high on, that are elevating into some new roles. So while they are going to miss Christian Parker,
I wouldn't believe it either, Keith.
I don't necessarily think, oh man.
What is the biggest threat to the Philadelphia Eagles?
So, all right. So, Cowboys Nation Report took a video of DLS that had nothing to do with Trayvon Diggs and put it at the start of this video and is now halfway through the video going to start talking about Trayvon Diggs on his own. What is I really don't understand this Cowboys Nation Report content creator. Shout outs to them regardless, but I don't get it. I don't get what the purpose of putting that DLS video in the front of this if it has no context regarding what the video is about.
In the NFC East is the team everybody keeps laughing at. Think about that, because an analyst connected to Philadelphia just admitted what Cowboys fans have been saying. Dallas winning this division is not some ridiculous fantasy. And when even someone from the other side looks at this roster and says the Cowboys could be fighting the Eagles for first place in late December, you better pay attention. Look, I understand this.
That's like saying Trent's not drinking dew anymore.
Skepticism. Dallas has to prove it on the field, especially after watching the defense ruin too many good offensive performances. But that is exactly why this conversation feels different. The Cowboys do not need Christian Parker to produce the number
Yo, chat, is that an AI voice? Is that an AI voice?
one defense in football overnight. They do not even need a top 5 unit. Give Dak
Definitely clickbait, man. It was definitely clickbait.
Prescott and this offense a defense some.
And I'm sorry to my chat for even introducing this. I honestly, you know what? I already gave it the thumbs down. I don't think we're going to give this guy any more of our time. I'm probably not going to react to any more of his videos. I'm not subscribed to him. I don't think I plan on doing so. Let's listen to Mike Fisher as he talks about just signed Edge suspended. We'll see what he's talking about. Max Crosby rumors swirl.
A pass rusher and an NFL punishment. No, not that pass rusher from the Raiders.
This is somebody who is in the Cowboys building 100% of the time, is paid by Jerry Jones. His name's Mike Fisher. Shout out to him.
With a Cowboy connection. The other one. Mike Fisher, reporting from Frisco, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm in no mood for your foolishness tonight. So,
straight bullshit.
Rule.
Straight dope,
no
bullshit.
slappies allowed. That's right.
That is an AI voice. I thought it was. Yeah, I skipped it.
Not 5, not 3. Agent 0 slappies allowed tonight.
Oh, he's going to talk. So it sounds like he's going to talk about the Marvion Overshown.
We're not messing around. Cowboys, just like the others.
We know he's not suspended, though. Plus, he's also not an edge rusher.
Fellas messing around on Charles Snowden. A long shot prospect to make the Dallas Cowboys roster in 2026 anyway. And that shot just got a little bit long. Driven by Honda cars of McKinney.
Yeah, because we've had veterans die.
And
my dad.
BMW of McKinney. Oh, Johnny.
Mine's bigger.
Of course, the Raiders moved on from the defensive end Snowden, found a new home with the Cowboys, signed here, I think, on June 19th. And we talked about it at the time.
Barkley, you did the Eagles schedule. But yes, after the videos, we will be doing the schedule makeup for anybody who didn't get to do their schedule predictions for their team.
He was a part-time starter. So he's got some skins on the wall.
Yeah, Mike Fisher's definitely a good guy, man. There's a couple of them, though. Jane Slater, Mike Fisher, Clarence Hill, Nick Eatman. There's a few.
Let me also note this: as he gets a 3-game suspension, and I'm not sure the world completely. Of course they don't. There's some people making fun of the Cowboys. You signed a guy, and now he got suspended. In fact, I don't blame you if you're just catching on to this, and you think that.
That's a trick shot, right?
Yeah.
The DUI incident happened
I got some wrong.
in 2024.
I got you, Barkley.
So the Cowboys knew. He might have been.
They're over the territory.
It might have been. Some people argue that's why the Raiders cut him. Well, he had the DUI in 2024, and they let him play and start half the games in 2025. So no, not exactly. It's not exactly why they cut him. And the Cowboys didn't sign him blindly. The guillotine, as we say in France, was hanging over his head this whole time. And a 3-game suspension has been talked about for quite some time. And now that's the case, 3-game suspension.
I still don't get what all the hype is around LeBron James being a free agent to begin with.
Snowden is 28. Appeared in 31 games with 18 starts for the Raiders over the last 2 seasons. Last year, he played in 15 games, 9 starts. He's a starter. He can play.
We need him. He better be healthy. But he's suspended, apparently.
3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 4 interceptions, 4 quarterback hits, and an interception. Came into the league as an undrafted free agent.
Defensive ends with an interception is pretty good.
For the Bears in 2021. Cup of coffee with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then caught on with the Raiders in a good way. John McShee, Uncle Fish Premium. Hey, how do I get the circle to start? Ask the fellas.
Trick shot.
That's awesome, dude.
They'll show you how. Are fringe players not the dumbest people in the NFL?
Yeah, you can whoop the Texans all you want. That's our little brother. The Cowboys gonna put that BTA on the EG gals.
Or is it the Cowboys front office who is dumb? As long as we agree and understand, the Cowboys signed him knowing this was almost certainly coming. Keith Tyler, the Cowboys knew? Almost certainly. They definitely knew it could be. And I'm going to say,
I unhid her, Barkley. I unhid her. You're the only one that cares, Barkley.
almost certainly knew it would be. Mark that down.
To me, the more people, the merrier. We want more people to come in here. If they lied to me or lied to us in the chat, that's their own conscience. That's not on us. That's on them. That's between them and God. We don't need to worry or care what they lie about.
Fill in the blank, Uncle Fish Premium. My wife wants one of these fancy schmancy.
I don't see the point in lying. I don't see the point in lying. But that's not my problem to worry about them lying.
Drinking glasses.
But we know you're mad. You thought you made a new friend, Barkley. We know. It's all right.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for you. Because even though I'm in a terrible mood, I'm still a generous soul, as I was this morning. When one naysayer was being me out, so I said, fine, email me, I'll give you a prize. He didn't email me. So you want something to drink out of, fill in the blank, do you?
I do like that shirt. It says Downs Day Defense instead of Doomsday Defense, like Caleb Downs. Pretty cool.
Good. You can have this. It's brand new. Manufactured by Never been nipped out of. Okay? Deal? Deal. It's yours. I told you, if there was no slappies allowed tonight, it'd be a feel-good night. Now it is. I feel just great.
Yeah, Mike Fish is a trip.
Email me.
Appreciate that, Keith.
Fill in the blank. dbmrfish19@yahoo.com and give me your mailing address. I'm mailing this to your wife. She wants a blue
I'm catching them. I'm catching them, Keith.
drinking glass. She gets a blue drinking glass. I'm so sweet. I'm getting some sort of a saccharine rush. In Dallas, after it was speculated that one of the reasons the Raiders held on to Snowden into the spring before saying goodbye to him is because of some uncertainty at the time because of the rescinded trade of defensive end Max Crosby. We're going to get to it in a minute. In other words, why didn't they dump him sooner? Snowden. Well, because they thought they were maybe going to need him because they were moving on from Max. The Max thing doesn't happen in Baltimore, and so, okay, fine. Move along, Snowden. And then he comes here, and I haven't looked at the Cowboys' official depth chart on this. I've looked at my own 53-man roster prediction. I don't think I have him making the team, and I certainly don't have him at the top of the rotation. Moochie, who comes into the Uncle Fish premium level, thank you for that, supporting the program. That's what we're doing. And do you get a chance at valuable prizes? Apparently you do, just for hanging out here. That's what I hear. Cowboys frontline edge rushers. Rashawn Gary. Let's see if we can get sex in the second half of the season. Donovan Easy. Get the hip right. I don't see any problems there. And boy, the locker room thinks so highly of that kid.
You made a new friend, Keith. Your next door neighbor. You're finally getting along with her.
And then the first round pick, Malachi Lawrence. First round pick.
That's what's up. I'm glad y'all are friends now, Keith. Glad y'all are friends.
Team anyway. Sandra Kirkpatrick. Look how sweet the Kirkpatrick family is. Welcome to the Fish family, Moochie. Man, a bunch of you guys emailed me last night about the Mark Bristow credit card processing business thing. That was cool.
All right, let's talk about some Cowboys football.
All right, fill in the blank. And those of you who want to take advantage of, if you are a business owner and you want to talk to my man Mark Bristow about altering your Snowden way behind those guys. By the way, he gets to practice and all that kind of stuff, and then he'll miss week 1, week 2, week 3, if he even makes the play, makes the team.
So Snowden is suspended for 3 weeks, but he might not even make the team. All right, now let's get to the Max Crosby rumors.
Oh, when I feel it's appropriate, Max Crosby. Are we just fanning the rumor flame? David, Cowboy 25. Ask Mark Bristow, can we put the Max Crosby salary on a credit card? Credit card processing. That's a good one. Very good one.
I got my own bell. What up, Straw Frog?
There's some people who think we should just move on. And I'm talking about Cowboy Nation.
I think we should just move on. I don't think Max Crosby's coming.
Move on for Max Crosby idea. Quit talking about it. Quit pretending. Quit putting together formulas. Jared W. Jones. Mr. Mac, 2 weeks till Oxnard. And I'll be there. If you are in Oxnard, by the way, track me down. If you yell at me, say, fish, come over here. And I don't turn around, it's not because I'm rude, it's because I'm going deaf. Cowboys have tried to get Max Crosby multiple times. And were rebuffed by the Raiders, as you know. I'm on record as saying the Cowboys should offer a high pick first and a conditional pick, 7th that becomes a 3rd. And fine, you want to play, whatever. So as it turns out, Raiders beat writer, longtime Raiders beat writer, says that the idea of the Raiders and the 49ers making a trade, that it's not just him thinking about it, that there's something there.
So now the 49ers are looking into getting Max Crosby? Why is Straw Frog getting timed out? What up, Southside? What it do? Barkley, why are you timing out Straw Frog? Yes, Straw Frog, I do remember you. Stop timing people out, Barkley. God damn, boy.
He's getting the idea from somewhere. It's been discussed. He didn't quite say. The two teams have
It starts to become counterproductive.
Didn't quite say that. Hinting. And in his...
They need to break rules before you time them out.
Piece, he writes, multiple league sources have told the California Post, extension of the New York Post, that the framework for a suitable offer would consist of a 2027 first-round pick.
That's dope, Keith. So he also rides motorcycles? Y'all sharing a few beers? That's what's up.
A 2028 second-round pick and second-year edge rusher, Michael Williams. That's coming from the Raiders. That is the Raiders telling this respected writer that's what we would do with the 49ers. And now you know why we bring them up.
Because they're still talking about trading him. So the Raiders are still actively looking for a place for Max Crosby to go, as they just confirmed that they would do a particular trade with the 49ers, which is kind of crazy.
Whispering this to a longtime Raiders beat writer. One, a two, and a player. I'm not doing that for a guy that didn't pass his Ravens physical. But I am trying to accumulate stars here. Studs. Let's call them studs. Because stars makes it sound more Hollywoody. Studs. Mac, Uncle Fish Premium. Defense feels like it's missing the juice. A healthy Max Crosby is the juice.
He the juice man. Like OJ.
Like CeeDee Lamb is on offense. What? Hi, CeeDee.
Right, O's man? like future picks, this year's pick, and a second-year player, we'll give him Sam Williams. Give him Sam Williams, a third round from 2027, or a first round from next year, and a third round from the following year.
What are you doing here?
Take it.
Well, CeeDee Lamb would invite you.
That does not look like CeeDee Lamb. That is a horrible depiction of CeeDee Lamb. Y'all see that? Bobblehead? That shit does not look like CeeDee Lamb, chat. That does not look like fucking CeeDee Lamb.
To win him, this is the big head bobblehead. They only made 200 and some of these. This is big head bobblehead CeeDee Lamb number 218. There's like 232 of these in the whole world. I've got it. I'm giving it to you.
I wouldn't want that damn thing. The hair looks like it came straight off of what's his name. He's a race baiter for the new for lawyers. He's on that case. I'm trying to think of what's his name. Al Sharpton. He's got that Al Sharpton hair.
Big head.
Homeboy got Al Sharpton hair.
How do I win, Fish? SMURoundtable.com. Hit the join button. Now, while you're there, if you also want, if you go, well, you know, SMU, that's fun, but I also an Aggies guy.
David Miller.
AggiesRoundtable.com as well. Now, I'm a Red Raider.
Not your brother.
Roundtable.com.
But he has a David Miller in his chat who's a member of his channel.
And I want you to help me build the community at SMU. This is
right? Yo, Ostman, that's Al Sharpton's hair with, I don't know who the fuck's face that is. That looks more like Chris Johnson's face. That looks like Chris Johnson's face with Al Sharpton's hair.
Dallas Pride, baby. Build the community at SMURoundtable.com. And when I'm darn good and ready, I'm going to pick a winner. And it might.
Yo, right? Right, Southside?
Gotta be you.
I don't want that ugly ass bobblehead. Yeah, thing don't look nothing like CeeDee Lamb.
A stud.
Look, Caleb Downs. Probably Patty or Barkley.
Max is a stud.
I thought he was the juice man.
Joey's bitching. All right, Joey, you know what? You come in here and you bitch every night.
Damn.
Never satisfy you. What can we give Joey? That'll make him happy.
Joey, what? Hold on. Let me see what Joey said in his chat. What did Joey say in his chat say? Hold up. Can I have that? But it's nice. Goddamn, that's one big one. Where is it? Where's Joey? I don't even see a guy named. Oh, Joey. Are we not worth prizes, Fish? He said, "Here we go."
All right, Joey. I'm going to set you up once and for all. I don't want to hear your griping again for.
Yo, that's a Super Bowl cup. The last Super Bowl the Cowboys won when we beat Pittsburgh 27-17.
For a month. I don't want to hear you gripe at me for a day. One day, Joey. And if you can do that, I'm sending you this. Email me, dbmrfish19@yahoo.com. Joey the Prodigal, one of our greatest troublemakers. He's fantastic at it. Give me your mailing address. I'll mail this to you. But I don't want to hear any more griping. Snowden is the Cowboys Raiders.
I need to go gripe in Mike Fisher's channel so that he could send me that.
Story of the day. But I still think first round pick, conditional.
I like that cup.
And a player. The Cowboys Raiders story of the day should be Max Crosby. By the way, you have 5 minutes to email me. Nah. You have 5 hours to email. Yeah, I'm not that mean. You might be driving. So there's 2 big winners. Fill in the blank. Was that who it was? And Gripe and Joey. Look here. And old Uncle Fish will give you a big, warm Cowboys, especially if you go to SMURoundtable.com.
Fish out.
Give me a join button.
All right.
So you can win CeeDee Lamb. Do it. Fish out.
All right, so there's the Mike Fish story. Got one more video, and then we'll start doing. This is my homeboy, Mr. Mark Holmes. and he's going to talk about the George Pickens contract deal. This is a fairly short video. I may have one other one. Hold on. Pull it over here to the side for a second.
Mark Holmes here, as always, I want to say thank you.
Shout out to the Joe Boo Sports Report.
Commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Just got finished doing the Dan Salio show with my boy Philly 500. And we got a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. And there's a lot of things going on. And I've got to get some things done outside. But before I do, I have to say it's over for George Pickens. The clock has struck midnight. In case you didn't know, today is July 15th. It's 5:15 right now. If the Dallas Cowboys and George Pickens did not come to an agreement before 4 o'clock, then George Pickens has no option but to play on the franchise tag. Even if he came to the Cowboys and say, "Look, I'll just give me a long-term deal and I'll play for $10 million a year," doesn't matter. Does not matter. Can't do
it. You don't like the shirt? You don't like the shirt, Barkley? Nah, hey, you missed it, Barkley. I used to do dual streams with Mark Holmes. I haven't done any this offseason. Next offseason, I'm going to try to get back into doing them with him and Game Time Brian. And Philly 500.
It's over with.
I'm going to try to get back in the loop with Philly 500, Game Time Brian, and Mark Holmes to be doing more of the members podcast that Mark Holmes does so we can all talk NFC East football. That's next off season that I'm going to try to get back into that. I don't know why I didn't do it this off season. I was slacking. But we'll be back in that rhythm next year.
Make that happen. So, George Pickens.
I mean, you may or may not be, Barkley. We'll see. He'll have Philly 500 that he'll be yelling at mostly. I'll be talking with him. I'll be talking with Philly. You guys will be in the chat as usual.
And I'm still seeing people talking about George Pickens hold out. Well,
but yeah, you missed out on that, Barkley. Last year, we did a whole lot of that.
Here's what George Pickens has said. Remember, this is per Ian Rappaport, who tweeted this out about 8 hours ago.
What rabbit hole did you go down, Keith? Damn.
George Pickens said at mandatory minicamp that his focus is on the field, with a contract question being handled by his agent. I'm here to definitely help this team. Not thinking about the tag at all. It's football first.
So George Pickens says he's here to help the team. He's not here to give a damn about that contract. He's ready to play football, and he wants to help the Cowboys.
You know what I mean?
He's playing under the tag.
We're going to find out for sure. George Pickens officially is on the franchise tag, the only player in the NFL.
Today was the last day that we could have got George Pickens a long-term deal. As of 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock this afternoon, that was no longer allowed.
On the tag. Yeah, what's interesting, and this is what's kind of funny to me.
Oh, people's live streams, Keith?
Billy talking about.
You should have known better. Should have just stayed here, Keith. Should have just stayed here.
It's kind of melting.
Here's where it's safe. Here is home, Keith. Here is home.
Yeah, he's having hard times these days. He's having really hard times these days. And
I've been hearing about the Jordan Brooks oath, man. I just have been waiting for actual. That's Barkley, Nemo. I've just been waiting for confirmed news to report on it.
What's interesting is the whole thing is Devontae Smith has been living in the shadows of A.J. Brown. And that now he's got a chance. He's going to shine. He's going to be great. And my question on that was, it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I said, how come George Pickens, who, mind you, in the NFL's top 10 wide receiver list, he's number 7, behind CeeDee Lamb is at number 6. How come
It is nice to have number 6 and number 7 on the top 10 wide receiver list in the NFL be playing for the Dallas Cowboys, baby?
George Pickens wasn't in the shadow of CeeDee Lamb?
Uncooked sausage.
The response from Dan
Y'all
Sneal
on
was,
trip.
well, CeeDee Lamb was injured. He wasn't injured the whole season. CD still went over 1,000 yards. And he still got 1,400 yards. So I ask you, how come George Pickens wasn't in the shadow of CeeDee Lamb? And how come CeeDee Lamb wasn't in the shadows of George Pickens? Didn't have an answer for that.
That's because Jalen Hurts ain't a very good thrower of the football. He only throws it when he has to.
Because you can conceivably say, hell, if he hadn't dropped the pass against the Eagles week 1, hell, he'd been 1,100 yards. And if he hadn't gotten injured, he probably would have had 1,300 yards, along with about 1,400 for George Pickens. So, yeah. George Pickens.
I think George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb both get 1,400 yards this year.
I can guarantee you will not be going anywhere. He'll get his deal next year.
Caleb Williams at any time. Oh, Southside, that's funny.
As always, I appreciate you guys. And I got to go get on the roof on the sucker.
All right, so that's the little news on George Pickens. And then here's the last video I'm going to play. As always, Cowboys fan talk with the boy Rome. Shout out him. And then we'll get into anybody that did not get to predict their season prediction for their NFL team. We will get you guys in.
Cowboys fans, get this straight. Self-professed Eagles supporter and lovely. Brian Baldinger is in
Mr. Baldinger.
Right? He's in Dallas for the offensive line summit. Duke Manyweather's offensive line summit. And he somehow
Duke Manyweather is one hell of a genius for offensive line.
Makes his way over to the Star and he's watching highlight videos at probably some type of restaurant from the video I'm going to play later. And he starts to let his inner thoughts speak.
If Brian Baldinger has good things to say about the Cowboys, it will awfully surprise me. Because normally, I about want to go at that boy's neck because I can't stand some of his commentary. Even though sometimes he does keep it real. But we'll see what he has to say here tonight.
Start to realize that things look real. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to jump in here and talk about something that I saw on X or the Twitter device or whatever y'all like to call it. Now, before I get into the details of that, do me a big favor. We are about
97, Lamar 94.
subscribers on YouTube. If you want to be one of those subscribers,
Andy was hurt.
hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you really rock what you're doing, hit that hype button, man. That's been doing wonders for the channel. I would appreciate it. Now, let's talk about
What did I miss? Madden 27 ratings suck. GP is only 88. Southside, we ain't trying to see a man take sausage. Hey! Nah, but they both getting over 1,000 yards. Nah, I bet they both get 1,400 yards this year. I bet CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens both. All right, I'll bring it down a notch. Only a little notch, though. I think they both get over 1,300 yards. Hot take. Hot take. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb will both have over 1,300 yards this season. Who said anything about Super Bowl, Grizz? That sounds like it came from a commander's mouth.
Aficionado always goes on there and gives his breakdowns, NFL Network rather. And he is a respected voice and person in the NFL circles and community. This is his affiliation with the Philadelphia Eagles is just a Cowboys fan, and just letting you guys know where this praise is coming from because that is important contextually as to what I'm getting to. Because when you have haters start to be real, that's when you realize.
I'm sure you are, Grizz. I'm sure you are. But we ain't never talked no Super Bowl over here.
Baldy is somewhat unbiased. Let's just put that there.
Somewhat unbiased. Rome just said Baldinger is somewhat unbiased. Nah, he's definitely a homer for the Eagles. He can have some unbiased takes, and maybe that's what he's referring to here. But mostly, Brian Baldinger is going to be favoring the Eagles.
He just puts a little bit of extra support on those Eagles. Yes, he does. And it's fine. Everybody got a fan. Everybody's a fan of something. So, not mad at you, Baldy. I'm just pointing out the fact that you love the Eagles.
I hear you, Keith.
So, always fair is fair. But to hear him unprovoked.
Why would it be Dak's last chance?
And I know he's in Dallas country, but he doesn't have to crop this video. This is not.
Dak wasn't the problem last year. The Cowboys' defense was historically bad. We had a top 5 offense. Why would it be Dak's last chance?
A paid sponsorship brand. He's not doing an interview with the Jones family. He could just went to the offensive line something and left. But wherever he's at, you can hear restaurant sounds in the background. You can see he's recording a screen because you can see how he's looking. So I'll play it unadulterated in a second. And he just starts talking about how good Dallas looked last year. Offensively. Pickens and Steve Lamb and Prescott and just how prolific and proficient that offense was. And
that's to be real, Barkley. Like, that's RG3 2.0. I think Jalen, whatever his name is, he's frail. Hopefully he's bulked up and put some weight on.
the thing that stood out to me is, why is Baldy doing this? I'm pretty sure he's watching. He's at the offensive line. He's probably seen a lot of our offensive linemen, as I did in my live stream yesterday. I was pointing out that the Cowboys are locked in. So he probably at the offensive line. Some seeing Tyler Diamond, Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker, Cooper Beebe, Steele. He's probably like, their offensive line was decent last year. It probably should be better. Yeah, because Tyler Booker is the second year in the system. Tyler Diamond's going to go in his third year. You know what I'm saying? You got Cooper Beebe going into his second year. You got
Cooper Beebe's third year, by the way. Correction for Rome.
Terrence Steele, who is one of the veterans right now. And Tyler Smith, who's the leader of his offensive line, like Zach Martin, you're like, their line is decent. Their weapons are decent. Can his defense be better? He probably starts to think about the moves made. He's like, and this is somebody that watches film and breaks down stuff on the record. And he says, you know what? Why?
I would say that I do like Brian Baldinger's breakdowns. He does do some very good breakdowns. Maybe we can watch some of them at some point.
I'm a Cowboys fan, and this gets stands out to me. And I'll play a clip and we'll talk about it. Why do Cowboys fans, so ask yourself this before this clip, why are they so negative? Why are they always so down on themselves? I don't know. In my live stream yesterday, if you didn't get a chance to check it out, go check it out. Literally got into it with a fan I respect.
I need to get in. I need to get a little bigger, Barkley. I need to get my channel to be a little bigger before I can collab with Rome. I would love to collab with them. I just don't bring enough to the table at this point. He's a much bigger channel than I am. So my channel would benefit from it, but his channel wouldn't gain any. I mean, he'd get a few of my guys, I'm sure, to come check him out.
Okay, Bear Mom. Wait, Bear Mom. One team.
I'm not picking on your guy, Grizz. I'm saying he needs to put weight on. He's frail. Hold on, let me get the phone plugged in. 1 second, chat. I don't want this thing to die on us. Damn, flap, stay open. All right. But But yeah, I mean, I'd love to do a collab with Rome.
Disagree because he's like, you guys are overhyping things and you're too positive and bring it back down to reality. And Brian Baldinger points out something that I've been
Grizz, Patty the Batty is Barkley.
saying for a long time. Other fan bases don't do this. When they have fantastic off seasons like we just had, other fan bases get behind their team. That momentum train keeps going.
Well, you
That's
should
what I'm
look
doing.
at Madden ratings and see if you agree.
So cool.
But I don't even play Madden though, Nemo. I mean, I can go check them out. I can look them up online. We can do a video on that, but that'll be maybe I'll do that Sunday.
Very interesting question. Listen to both.
Frisco, Texas. At the screen, always highlights it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some of that Sunday, Nemo.
George Pickens to me a year ago. Watching highlights, you realize this guy was almost unstoppable. Didn't matter who he's trying to cover. You know, you watch him. That's a Dory Jackson right there. Went up and over him to catch that ball. But between CD and Pickens and Dak and an offensive line that played very, very well last year.
Horrible footage.
Defense, I just saw Quentin Williams and Sam Williams and Rashawn Gary and Donovan Ezra-Laku. Like, they should be better. A lot better. Are they good enough to go compete in the NFC East with some of these guys that Dak has to throw to? And the offensive line and the running backs that looked good last year. This should be a fun season for you Cowboys and you Cowboy fans.
Why not
Good take by Brian Baldinger, the Eagles man.
us? This is from an Eagle supporter, Eagle fan, mind you. Cowboys fans, why not y'all?
Grizz, that's Barkley. You know he's an Eagles fan.
Get the joke. I know that it's all you. We're going to the Super Bowl. I know what everyone loves to say and clip and you know what I'm saying. But the truth of the matter is most Cowboys fans are depressed, sad, and have no confidence. They're ready to just buckle and say, "I don't know what we can do." That's what Cowboys fans is ready to do.
Now, I'm not ready to do that. As our defense is being built this year, I do think our defense is probably 1 or 2 more seasons away from being completed. I think we got a really good start on our defense this year. But I think we're 1 or 2 more years away from seeing the Cowboys defense be at the peak of what I think they could be if everything goes as planned. This year, we've got a really good start, though. At least we won't be historically bad, I'm thinking.
But Bobby's right. Watching that video of those highlights and looking at this team and realizing, yo, this team's offense is dangerous. Especially with another year in the system. Last year was the first year in the Schottenheimer system. And Clay Daniels and Connor Rowley. We should be better because things are becoming second nature. George Pickens, this is his second year in the system. CeeDee Lamb been with you guys for a long time, but
also, George Pickens didn't have much of an offseason with the Cowboys last year. We got him a little bit later on.
I'll say Williams, a lot of people are you get comfortable in your second year. This is when you get scared. But then this is the question everybody gotta ask: how good can this defense be? No one's out here saying top 5, top 10. But we were 32nd.
I think we're gonna be at least in the top 15 conversation.
That's not how perfect. We were last defense in the league. I think we're like 32nd in scoring and like 31st in yards. And I'm talking about that bad, like historically bad over the last 10, 15, 20 years. Like that bad. With no type of like, there was no positive outlook on that last defense so bad that
that's crazy, Oats, man.
He had to go, his whole staff had to go, multiple players in the defense had to go. And if you're wondering like just how bad those players were, they haven't gotten on new teams. Donovan Wilson still no team. Kenneth Murray still no team. You know what I'm saying? Players like Solomon Thomas just discarded. Also Diggy Zua discarded. Like, the defense was bad.
Sure was, Rome.
Let's remedy the situation because, and I'll say remedied already because this new defense has to prove to.
That's about what I said, Nemo. That's about what I said. I said at best we would have a 12-win season. At best. But more likely we'd be 10-7 or 11-6.
See, this is what people do. They want to just attribute last year's defense and say it'll be the same on defense.
But I do think that'll be enough for us to win the NFC East this year.
Honestly, because we flipped this defense about 90%. So many players aren't here. You can't put last year on this year because they weren't here. Quentin Williams was here for not even a half a season. He was here for like a half of a half. So you can't put it on Quentin.
That would be a quarter, Rome.
You could try to put it on Kenny Clark. But Kenny Clark got dropped into this defense right before the season started. But other than that, you're talking about Sharon who was playing on beat brace, so he wasn't fully healthy, right? We ain't have no Kobe Durant, we ain't have no Bland.
We didn't have no Jalen Thompson. We didn't have no PJ Locke. We didn't have no Caleb Downs, Malachi Lawrence. We got a lot of pieces this year that should help out. Along with Donovan Ezeraku coming into his own in his third year.
Caleb Downs, Sean Gary, Donovan Ezeraku was a rookie and wasn't a starter. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, Grizz. I agree. Y'all do need to have Jalen throwing the ball more. Have him run when he has to, not just because he wants to. And he needs to put a little weight on.
Lawrence, no D runners. Marlon O'Shawn didn't play a whole year.
Butt fumble.
Jalen's house.
Hey, Mark Sanchez.
PJ Lodman. Like the only repeat players is probably Kenny Clark and Malik Hooker. Everything else is going to be revamped and new. And I love it. So let's wrap this thing up.
And I don't even think that we're going to see Hooker on the field much. I think Bell is going to probably be out there more than Hooker.
This team has a chance to be better than we think. No one is in here running around saying we're going to the Super Bowl.
Facts, Rome. Facts. I say we will make the playoffs. What we do there, we may choke in the playoffs this year, but this is the first year of our defense being built. I believe we're 1 or 2 years away from our defense being in its prime.
Cowboys fans, we should feel like we can win this division, and once you win the division, let's get to it. That's all I'm saying. The division is open.
What up, Chris?
Philadelphia Eagles are like, we can take a step back, sure. Do your moves. Go look. And they got lots
Mr. Bills fan. He didn't do anything.
And if you got a chance, you got a chance. So start to believe. You see that sound here? Believe.
We'll reduce it to 10 seconds.
Stop being so.
What up, Zay? Zay too wavy. What's good? What's good?
That's not what we pushing over here in the Cowboys fans up.
I cannot say that I remember you. Sorry, Zay, but welcome back. Welcome back. Let me check your chat history and we'll see. Channel activity. You must have been on a different channel. Zay too wavy. It says this is your first time here. Welcome in either way. But all I have is those 2 comments from you so far in your channel activity. We got Rashawn Gary. We got Caleb Downs. We got Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams. Grizz. Quinnen Williams, Rashawn Gary, Kenny Clark, and Caleb Downs. Actually, hold on. Caleb Downs wasn't part of that. So it was Quinnen Williams, Rashawn Gary. Oh, Avery. I got you. Rashawn Gary, Kenny Clark, and Quinnen Williams. Those were the 3. And we get 1 more pick next year, Grizz. So we have 1 more pick next year. Because we still have 2 first-round picks next year. Then 1 of those are still from that Micah trade. So we have 3 players so far. And we got to thank Micah Parsons Micah Parsons is going to miss at least the first 6 weeks of the season this year. He's had a torn ACL. Let's finish this video up, and then we'll get into our season predictions.
I feel like we're going to be way better and dangerous than people want to give us credit. We just got to go execute. But look, man, that's just my thoughts. I love and appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Sunday. Let me get back to this content week. Just some thoughts, man. When your haters come out, especially your Eagle haters, come out and give you props. Pay attention.
I agree. Shout out Rome. Appreciate you, Rome. All right, we're going to pull up NFL Perry and do our season predictions again for the ones that didn't get to do them. Oh, let me type it up here. All right. Let me get my notepad out. My handy dandy notepad. It's under my snacks. All right, so at the count of 3, Southside, we'll see. At the count of 3, guys, I'm going to count down. Say me if you're in here and you want to do a season prediction for your football team. I'm going to do at max 10 teams tonight. We did 20 of them last Sunday. We'll do 10 more tonight, and then if we have room, in the following days, you got to wait for me to count down, Zay and Dart. You got to wait for me to count down. I'm going to count down from 3. Let me explain it first, and then you guys can say me. So we're going to get 10 people tonight. We did 20 on Sunday because we did the whole stream of it on Sunday. And then we will then, if we have people that are still not getting it in, on the following Sunday, we'll finish up with some more. But okay, 1, 2, 3. Say me. And I'm going to take you in the order you say me in. Barkley. Zay and Darth. Southside. We've got 4 so far. Grizz. All right, so I think we've got 5 right now. We got room for 5 more people. If they come in, they can join up with us. All right, so Barkley is first. He's Philadelphia Eagles. All right, now go through and tell me your wins and your losses, Barkley. And then we will screen record it. I will also write it down as well. All right, Straw, you'll be number 6, Straw. I think NYC, Grizz, I do think that the Giants have a very good possibility of being a good team. My hot take for the NFC East, honestly, Grizz, was that the Giants were going to compete with the Eagles for second place. I have the Cowboys taking first place. Unfortunately, I do have your Commanders in fourth. But that the Giants would compete for second place with the Eagles. Win over the Titans. Week 1 is a W, says Grizz. Don't worry, Grizz. You'll get to put your record up there, too. Lose to the Bears at home. All right. Hey, Straw Frog, what team are you going to be picking for so I can write it down? Win over the Rams. Gotcha. OF? What's OF? We don't do OnlyFans over here.
Wait, what's Barkley's name again?
It is in Indiana, but it's not even anywhere near the Indianapolis Colts. Lose to the Jags. The Jags are sneaky. I got you. They say that Indiana is damn near still Chicago. NYC? So NYG? Gotcha. Win versus the Panthers because of Bryce Young. Got you. They almost beat you last year, though. They almost beat you last year, Barkley. I got you, Darf. You guys can both. Darf, you're on the list third. Straw is number 6. You guys can still both vote. You guys can still each do your own prediction for your own team. Like, even though you're the same team, you can still have your own prediction. I don't know about the Rams. Me neither. Win versus Dallas. We at home. We'll see about that. Cowboys sweeping your ass. You can be Indiana within 10 minutes downtown. I got you. Yeah, I was just going based off what the Indianapolis players were saying. So, yeah, my bad. 3 hours from Indianapolis. Win versus Commies. Damn. Yeah, with the disses. Me either, Darf. I think the Eagles are going to fall off this year a little bit, which is why I think the Giants are going to be able to compete with them for second place. I have this year's NFC East going Cowboys first, Giants second, Eagles third, Commanders fourth. They're going to be 11-6. I don't think they're going to be even 11-6. Yes, sir, Osman. You're number 7, so we have 3 more spots available. All right, Barkley, lose to the Giants. Smith's going to be injured. Got you. Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys own the NFC East for the most part.
All right. So after waiting for my wife to leave home, wait for Home Depot to pick up everything we needed. Once we got back home, we started cutting.
I hear you, Grizz. Well, like I said, you'll get to have your own prediction as well. Win against the Steelers. We own Pennsylvania. I hear you. Are you going to post the list after the season? I will be screenshotting all of these lists, Darf, along with the fact that I will have them all written down so that after the season we can revisit them. Yes. Lose to Dallas and Texas.
With the final piece of the wall in place, started to look insane. That was so crazy. And just as I was drilling in the final piece, I had the craziest idea to take this secretly into the next.
Win versus Cardinals because they're rebuilding. Gotcha. We're going to try to be offline by 11 tonight. We'll see if we can do it. We all know Hurts can't pass for more than 300 yards in a game. No. I hear you, Grizz. Win versus Colts, because I don't know. I gotcha. Yeah, Hurts is not a very good thrower of the ball. Lose to Seattle. Seattle's good. Gotcha. You already said you were beating the Texans. Colts gonna be sneezy easy. I hear that, O's man. The Eagles were good. They also got rid of a few defensive players too, Straw. Texans win. I hear you. You say they're losing the next 3 games? I say that they lose to the next 2 games for sure. San Fran and the Giants. What up, Lucas? What it do, what it do? That's his prediction. That's Barkley's prediction, or Patty the Batty, as he now is named. All right, you got one more, Bark. You're thinking long and hard about this 7th loss. It's going to be a miracle in the Meadows type of game, you said? I hear you. So 11-6. Got you. All right. Now, next was Zay with Kansas City. All right. Where are they at? Where they at? Where they at? Right here. All right. Kansas City, you're up, Zay. I give them 9 games, Grizz. The Giants will get 10 games. Cowboys will get 11. Eagles will get 8.5, 9. Right now, Zay is up, Darf, and then you. Zay got his me in just before you. Unless Zay doesn't answer, Zay's got 1 minute. Zay's got 1 minute, or he's getting skipped. So at 9:51, if Zay has not answered the bell, we will skip him, and it'll be Darf's turn. So we'll give him a minute to see if he's here. Otherwise, he's going to get skipped. We don't have all day to wait for people. Other people are waiting in line. I would believe Mahomes is coming back. Gonna be for a wild card spot. I agree, Southside. I agree. Shit, they gonna lose to the Dolphins. They gonna lose 3, Keith. All right, he's got about 30 more seconds. He's got about 30 more seconds, and it'll be your turn, Darth. Zay, if you're in here, you need to answer the bell, brother. Come on. All right. Looks like we're moving on to Darth. Darth said he's doing Giants. All right. All right, Darth. You're up, brother. Yeah, that's a tradition, Darth. That's a tradition. There it is. 11 loses for KC. I hear you, Keith. Yeah, starting off 0-2 would be sad. You guys should beat the Titans, though. No, Grizz, it's a tradition. The Cowboys always beat the Giants week 1. Yeah, you got an L against the Rams. I got you, I got you. And Titans, you get the W. Yeah, Grizz. Cowboys always beat the Giants in the opener. It just is what it is. We win over here. Another win for you. The new sheriff in town. I hear you. Hey, I think that trio for the Giants could be something special. We win Washington, he says. Beat the Saints. Gotcha. Grizz says week 5 loss, by the way. The whole NFC East sweeping the Commanders. Southside, the Commanders are on the hot seat right now. They picked up some good pieces, but we'll have to see how it works out. Grizz don't like it. Don't worry, Grizz. You'll get your chance to make your picks too. Beat the Eagles. 5-3 so far. 5-3. Game 2 against Washington. Grizz, that's hilarious. What up, Jack? What it do? What it do? Who lose? You lose? Why do you lose? Yeah, I put that, Darth. You're on Jacksonville now. We lose to the Jags. Gotcha. Week 10 loss. Like I said, Grizz, you'll get to make your prediction too. This is his prediction. You'll get to make yours, Grizz. You beat the Colts by a little. Gotcha. 7-4. Your Giants are looking good right now. Titans are going to be a sneaky good team. Titans are going to surprise some people. Grizz, that was because his defensive player thought the play was over. And he started walking off the field. He left Noah Brown wide open. Lose to the 49ers. 79ers tough. Ain't no damn way, Giants 7-4. Right now they 7-5, Grizz. Like I said, I do think that they have an opportunity to steal the NFC East second place from the Eagles this year. If everything goes as planned. It's a big if though, Grizz. Everything has to go as planned. 7-6. If the team can stay healthy, John Harbaugh can get them turned around. We'll see how it goes. 8-6. These are 3 tough-ass games right here, Darf. 3 tough-ass games. And at this record, we're all going to be competing still. There ain't going to be no taking a week off or resting our starters. You think the QB for Detroit's going to be hurt? Gotcha. If was a fifth, you're absolutely right, Grizz. Absolutely. Absolutely right. And you beat Dallas. I disagree, but we'll give you your win.
You don't beat the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys always defeat you. Dallas Cowboys are the best.
So you're going to be 5-1 or 5-2 or 4-2 in the division. What's your last week? This is going to be a divisional wrap. Hey, we'll see how this goes. 11-6 for Darf. Let me get the screenshot in here. Hold on. Write it down. All right. Darf's prediction is done.
How many weeks are in a year?
Southside. You're up, my brother. Southside, you are up.
The Bears. Ew. The Bears. Ew, the Bears.
So that's got the Giants and the Eagles going 11-6 between Barkley and Darf.
You didn't take a picture.
I did take a picture.
Oh. Why do you always take pictures?
Because we can look back at it at the end of the season.
I want the pink one.
I will also have it written down, but that tells us the wins and losses.
I want this one, the pink one.
Southside says win versus Carolina. Gotcha.
I want the pink one.
All right, come on. Y'all have your conversation away from my microphone, please. Win versus the Vikings. Wimby, I can let you go. You are number 8 on the list, Wimby. Wimby, what team? Win versus the Eagles and Jets. Wimby, what's your team? So I can write it down. You'll be going after Osman. Seahawks, gotcha. You got to make sure you stick around with us, Wimby. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, brother. We're going to be watching all the games, and we'll be looking back on these at the end of the season, because I'm going to screenshot them and write them down. All right, did I miss anything? Lose versus the Dirty Packers. Gotcha. Lose versus the Patriots. Oh, whoa, what was the Falcons? Win versus the Falcons. Lose versus the Patriots. All right. Straw Frog, you are number 6. We are on number 4 right now, so there's one more in front of you. You've got Grizz that will go before you, Straw Frog, and then it'll be your turn. Lose to Seattle. Win versus Bucks. You mean Trace Lexa? Barkley, you mean Trace Lexa? Win versus Saints. I mean, Chicago was good last year. It's all a guess. It's just our predictions. And like I said, we will... he does have the Seattle winning. He's got Seattle winning.
Which one's your favorite?
Shut the fuck up, Wendy. Oh, Southside. Oh, Lord. He's like, let me make my damn prediction. He says, this is my prediction. You can make yours. Lose versus Lions. Win versus Jags. Win versus Dolphins. 9-4. You got a couple tough games to stretch the schedule out. Here's where it gets tough, Southside. You got Bills, Giants, Lions, Vikings. But again, it's anybody's guess on what teams are going to fall off and what teams are going to stay on top. His painted nails make the ball spiral so nicely. Lose versus Bills. Win versus stank-ass Packers. Y'all splitting with the Packers, I see. Y'all splitting with the Lions, too? Or are you sweeping the Lions? Alright, enough. Stop getting loud. Waiting. Stop. Lead by example. Win versus Lions. Gotcha. Y'all. In Minnesota. Y'all gonna sweep Minnesota? 11-5 right now. Micah. Please sit down. 1, 2. Yeah, I see that. I see you had the Lions win the first game. I messed up when I said it, Southside. What about Minnesota? You splitting or sweeping?
We're going to this side of the couch.
So 12-5.
Is that way you'll have more room?
And get the screenshot in.
Go sit on this side.
Why?
All right, screenshot's been taken. Next, we got Grizz. Get your commanders up here. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Down here. All right. Grizz. Now it's your time to shine, Grizz. Show us what you got, brother. Show us what you got. And then Straw, you're next.
One second. I have to check my
It's charging, yes. All right, there you go, Grizz. That's the best I can do for you.
What's up, Doc?
All right, he says W.
W. I know how to say W. W.
Please, if Grizz is putting only W's in the chat, can you guys please not put any W's or L's so I don't confuse them? Just let Grizz be the one that puts the letters in. I got you, Grizz. It says week 1, W. What up, F1 Racer? Okay, so I finally finished the level thing. It didn't really take that long. I just took like something really quickly. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty nice. So I can see. Week 2, L. Not much, F1 Racer. How you doing, brother? We're just doing season predictions for our teams. Week 3, L. All right.
Okay, so.
Week 4, W. You're a Rams fan? Are you wanting to predict your team to F1? You'll be number 9 if you want to do it. Right now, we're on number 5. Week 5, W. Hurts was close to throwing 400 yards. For some reason, it's not wanting to charge his red tablet. Week 6, L. All right.
Mom, you like my no sleep shirt now?
Sad that he only has, what, 1 game like that?
Yeah.
Week 8. W. Ooh, he's got y'all sweeping the Eagles. 4-3. It seems, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Week 9, L. Something in the microwave? Oh, that was you in the bathroom. Gotcha.
Good talking. Done, yes.
Barkley, don't time him out. He's playing this game. Week 10, W. Next on the list is Straw, Osman. Straw, then you, Osman. You got one more in front of you, Osman. Racer, are you playing? But don't time him out, brother. We need him to play the game. Week 11, W. Week 12, W. Hey guys, let him pick his. Hey, let him pick. We'll get to look back on the records at the end of the season to see who was close, who was off, who was far off, or who was right. We'll get to look back. I'm going to have them all saved, so we'll get to look back on these. I think the Bengals are going to be a good team this year, too. For some reason, it's not charging this red one. We just won 12 games last year before last. Y'all forgot. Week 14, L. Wait, what about 13 against the Titans? Oh, you got to win against the Titans. All right, I missed it. L to the Texans. Gotcha. I'm caught up. Crazy. Yeah, it's a shame that the Lions weren't able to stay healthy that year. Had the Lions been able to stay healthy, they had a chance to go all the way that year. But they couldn't keep their defense healthy. I should probably put a sticker over this. Samsung doesn't sponsor me. Not yet, anyways. They can start at any time. No, I know what you're talking about, Patty, or Barkley. But that's what I'm saying. If the Lions were healthy, I don't think that Washington would have beat them. Washington beat the Lions, but the Lions couldn't play very, very good because they had no defense. They were all hurt. They were the most hurt team on one side of the ball out of the whole league, which gave the Washington Commanders an easy game. Because it would have been the Eagles versus the Lions, likely. All right, you got one more, Grizz. Yeah, that was because of Noah Brown and your defensive player thought the play was over. 11-6. Let me get the screenshot in. All right, screenshot is in. Next on the list is Straw. Straw, you're up. Yeah, I can't say that I'm too worried about him. Week 1. At least all the Giants fans are on the right page with that game. He did, Southside. You're absolutely correct. He thought the play was over. Week 2. I don't know why it puts a symbol next to your L. I have to actually put my mouse over it to get it to show me. How the hell is 11 and 6 crazy? 2 years ago. Bro, please don't put this on. I don't remember what yours was, Darth. I'd have to go back and double check. I know you're pretty close though right now. W week 3. W week 4. 2 and 2. Pere, pere. Pere, pere, pere. W week 5. Like I said, man, we could be surprised. Who knows? We'll look back at these all at the end of the season. Week 6 W. Nobody's got the Saints winning anything. Or Kellen Moore. His team just ain't it. Week 7. 4 and 3. Hey, Darth. It just means you guys think alike. Week 9. It just means you guys kind of think alike. Right? Grizz, don't get mad, brother. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games, Grizz. Did he mention poor Kellen Moore after he put Zeke at center? Yes, sir, Ghostman. W week 10. Damn, he's got him sweeping your Grizz. Joe Flacco had a better rookie year. Dak Prescott had a close rookie year. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was better, but it was close. He went 13 and 3. W week 11. Oh, I know. I know, Patty. Or Barkley. Week 12. What up, RDT? What it do? What it do? Jackson Dart ain't doing shit. I like the trio between Dart, Neighbors, and Scattaboo. If they can stay healthy, I think they can be competitive, especially with John Harbaugh being their head coach. W somehow week 13. Damn! You say you're going to beat San Fran. Upset alert. Upset alert. Yeah, they'll definitely be the underdog in that game versus San Fran. L week 14 to Seattle. Giants won't beat the Jags either. Who next? Next on the list is my boy Osman. W week 15. I believe it, Barkley. I believe it. Yeet. And then it'll be Wemby and Racer if they're still here and wanting to play. Otherwise, we may end up closing it out. L week 16, 8-7. I mean, I think their record's fairly accurate to what it normally is. Some of the games are a little iffy. I might think some of them get reversed, but we'll see how it goes and how it plays out. I can't wait to sing Cry, Eagles Cry on the road to misery. Cry, Eagles cry. You'll go down like the timber tree. You got one more straw. I can't wait for Daniel to go 5-12. Cry his mommy arms. That's crazy. Week 18. Dove. All right, 9-8. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, 9-8. I'd say he stayed pretty damn realistic with his outcome. All right, we got the screenshot. We got it written down. Man, my brother from another mother. Cowboy Nation, stand up. All right, man. Shoot your shot, brother. Shoot your shot. Yeah, Daniel's mom is a little overbearing. I will say that for sure. She definitely worried about her baby. Giants don't get Malik. It don't matter if they had Malik, man. That's a historical game that the Cowboys always win. Probably week 4. Not to mention the pieces that they lost on defense too, Grizz. Easy Cowboys over Commanders. I hear that. We still have a good wide receiver, you know. You got a better tight end room than you do wide receiver room. Got you, O's man. I'm messing with you, Barkley. Nah, they ain't gonna do that to us again, O's man. All right, our O line is solid. Giants were dumb as fuck to send Saquon to Philly. That's how stupid the guy is. That was a dumb thing. You ain't lying, Grizz. He couldn't stay healthy on the Giants anyways. They had no O-line to run behind. 3-2.
Get up with that. Get up with that. Get up with that.
Well, where's your iPad?
Oh.
W. No, Micah Parsons won't be back until probably week 6, week 8, and then he'll be just getting back, if that, when we play him.
Wait, let me tell you something, okay? Honey, I got bag of Takis on it.
Alright, come on. We don't need no bag of Takis on a chip.
That's it. I said, and not on a...
We're losing this sadly. Gotcha, Oast man.
That's a fact.
Two oatmeal cream pies. Your snack pile you got over there.
No.
Losing to the Cardinals. We 4-4, Oast man. Man, this thing's got a low battery too. Cardinals always upset Dallas. That ain't gonna be a close game, Oast man. We gonna blow their ass out. And I think we beat the Cardinals this year. Normally we lose to the Cardinals. That's just historically, just like the Broncos. But I think that we beat them this year. We're going to have a much better run defense, and that's what they're good for. Are the 49ers going to be alive? You say we beat the 49ers? That what you're saying? Gotcha. 6-4. Tell me some more. W. Spread that forward.
It's right there.
You ain't lying, Southside. W. Dak is better than Hurts, Grizz. He's a better quarterback. Hurts is just better at running the ball than Dak is. We lose into Seattle. Gotcha. 8-5. Keep us alive. We're going to beat the Rams. Watch. Cowboys going to beat the Rams. Daniels is too. Hey. What you reckoning? What you reckoning, Grizz? I mean, Osman. Lose to the 2017 Warriors. Hurts is a deep ball thrower. Hurts is barely a ball thrower. If he was a deep ball thrower, he would have more yards per game. You saying we lose to the Rams, Osman? Is that what you're saying with that comment? All right. This should be a W. It should be W's from here on out, Osman. We should have an easy way to finish our schedule. We should be able to wrap this schedule out. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember when we had Zeke and Dak at their rookie. Dak used to be that way too. He used to barely throw the ball because we were a run-first team. I throw a W here too, Osman. But what you throwing there? I'm saying 11-6. All right, get my screenshot in. I'm pretty consistent with Osman. I'm pretty consistent with that. I do think that we upset Arizona. I think that I don't know. It's pretty accurate. You're pretty accurate, Osman, about what I'm thinking. I agree. Cowboys win the division with the win. All right. Now, is Wimby or Racer still in the building? Is Wimby or Racer still in the building? Barkley, that'll be your fourth prediction. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it, Barkley. That's your fourth prediction. Come on now. So I take it Wimby and Racer are not in the building. No Wimby, no Racer, huh? Let me give him about 2 minutes. Give Wimby and Racer about 2 minutes. Let me see if they come through. If not, no, Barkley. We 2 hours into it. We gonna be hopping off if they're not here. We gonna be getting ready to hop off if they're not here. Now I'm already 2 hours in, Barkley. I said I wanted to try to be off before 11, and we're at that mark. Supposed to only be a 2-hour stream to begin with. 11 would have been my max if we had 10 people in here wanting to all get their teams in. You forget I still got to run a household, Barkley. I still got kids to get to bed and the whole works. But it looks like they ain't here. We'll be back on. We'll be back on. Hopefully you guys all had a good night. Hopefully y'all stay blessed. Like I said, we will be looking back on these predictions at the end of the year. So make sure you guys stay with us throughout the year for our online tailgates as we watch the games. That way we can have either as much shit to talk at the end of the season or no shit to talk, whichever it is. But hopefully y'all have a blessed night. Y'all stay great. As always, y'all already know I'm Roy Rawls. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we out here.
I know what time it is. This is what we work on. This is what we live for. Go, Redskins!
Be the team supposed to be right here. So when the game's started, you're all good enough to do it. Now it's time to go do it. Our time, boys. Right now. You ready?
Okay, it's time to let them know who you are. You're born to go with King. By far the most diehard. We reppin' to the death. The song is so iconic, like Tom Landry should have wet. Made them haters no mind. Posted up that 09. Take us to the promised land, I will be back in no time. It's go time. Adversaries start to work. Gonna make a brick. Pace now, they can't stop them out from murder. Calling that. Who that? Signing before you.